here no more.
Hey guys, so starting with a clean bare face, I'm going in with my Too Faced Hangover RX Primer, and I'm just applying this all over my face. Please excuse my self-tan hands. I know they're pretty bad, but we're just going to try to look past that. And then I'm going in with the POREfessional Primer by Benefit, and I'm just concentrating this one on my nose and pretty much my T-zone area where I find that my pores are bigger and I just want to minimize the appearance of them. And then I'm going in with my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I'm not sure of the shade, but I will leave all that good stuff in the description bar below for you guys. And I'm applying this to any breakout, blemish, or redness that I have. And then I'm taking a damp beauty blender and blending that all out. Then, as you can tell, my face is a lot lighter than my body from my self-tanner. So we're going to match my neck and chest. And I'm using NC20 in the MAC Pro Longwear foundation. And I make squiggles all over my face with it, so I don't have to put it on my fingers. And I'm blending this all out with my Artist or Artiste. I'm not quite sure how the pronunciation is. I think it's Artiste. But this is the Oval 8 brush, and I'm absolutely in love with it for blending out my foundation. It gives a really nice like airbrush finish, and they're so soft, and they're just really, really nice brushes. And then after I'm done blending it all out, you can now see that my face matches my neck again, and we're looking good to go. And then I'm going in with my IT Cosmetics Your Brow But Better pencil, and this is in the color Universal Taupe. It's a lot like the Anastasia Brow Wiz, but I've just been really liking this one recently, and this is what I use to do my brows. And then I went in with my Benefit Stay Don't Stray eye primer to prime my eyes for eyeshadows. And of course, I always clean up the under edges of my brows with this. You guys know I love this product. And then I'm going to be blending this out with that damp beauty blender once again, just to create a nice even base for our eyeshadows. Then moving on to eyeshadows, I'm using the Urban Decay Naked palette, and I'm going in with the color Naked. And I'm just going to be using this on my Sigma E40 brush just to blend this through the crease as a transition color. It's going to help a lot with the overall blending of the eyeshadows. Then I'm going in with the color Smash by Colourpop. It's a really pretty bronze color, and I'm using this as a base on my lid. And I'm just taking it with my fingers because I feel like you get the most color payoff when you use your fingers with these shadows. So I'm just going to be dabbing it all over so that it covers from inner corner to outer corner. And then I'm going in with that same Sigma E40 brush just to blend out the edges so there's no harsh lines. Then I'm going back in with the Urban Decay Naked palette, and I'm picking up Half Baked. Again, I'm going in with my finger just because you get a little better color payoff. And I'm applying this right over the entire Smash color we just put down on our lid. I just wasn't happy with the brightness of it, and I wanted it to be a little bit more gold, and I absolutely love this color Half Baked from Urban Decay. So again, I'm just applying this over my entire lid. Then I'm just going in with this flat shader brush, and I'm going to be picking up Half Baked again, and I'm just going to bring it up a little bit above my crease. It's harder to do with your finger, you can't be as precise, so I'm just taking this just to kind of raise it up, and this is going to open our eyes and make it appear a little bigger than just going to your crease. So as you can see, I'm just going a little bit above my crease and rounding it out. Then I'm going in with my Anastasia Selfmade palette, and I'm using the color Selfmade, which is a really pretty darker gold color, and I'm applying this with my Sigma E25 brush just to the outer corners as well as sweeping it through the crease. And normally I steer clear of shimmers in the crease. I like to keep it more matte, but for this look, since I did want it more on the glowy side, I decided to go in with a shimmer, and I think it turned out really pretty. Again, I'm concentrating most of the product on the outer corner and then sweeping it through the crease to give just a little bit of definition. And then I'm going back in with that Sigma E40 brush just to blend out the outer edge so that there's no harsh lines. Then I'm taking Half Baked again on that flat shader brush just to brighten up the eyelid, because when you're using a shimmer in the crease as well as the lid, it can tend to blend together. So I just wanted to brighten that back up. And then for my brow bone highlight, I'm using MAC Nylon, which is such a beautiful color. I use this pretty much every single day for my brow bone highlight. So I'm just applying this with another flat eyeshadow brush. And then again, blending it out with my Sigma E40 just so that there are no harsh lines anywhere and it all blends seamlessly. Then moving on to eyeliner, I'm using the Tarte Tarteist Clay Paint Liner, and I'm just creating a wing. And I did just recently do a how-to wing liner video, so I will link that down below if you're interested, and then you don't have to sit here and watch me do my whole wing liner. And then I'm just curling my eyelashes and applying mascara. And the mascara I'm using is the Loreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara. I'm just doing a light coat just so that my lashes are all black because I'm going to be applying falsies. And I'm using the Velour Lashes in the style Lash in City. I did this off camera as well because I have a how-to video that I will leave down below, so you don't have to watch me, but they're a beautiful lash and they give you a really nice almond shape to your eye with the flaring out on the end. I just think they're stunning. And then moving on to the face, I'm going in with IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye in the color Light. And I'm applying it to the dark circles as well as the outer corner of my eyes because I feel like it gets a little bit dark there as well. And then since this is a little bit of a thicker concealer, I like to blend it out with my finger first, just because the warmth of your finger really helps to manipulate the product and blend it out nicely. So I blend it out about this far, and then I go in with my beauty blender to finish blending it out the rest of the way. And then to highlight, I'm going in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Porcelain, and I'm just applying this everywhere I would normally highlight. So under my eyes, I'm making this little triangle, as well as down my nose, Cupid's bow, chin, and the middle of my forehead, as per usual. And then I'm also highlighting around my mouth just to brighten up those smile lines, as well as right under my contour. This is really just going to brighten it up and make your contour a little more intense. And then again, grabbing that beauty blender, and I'm just going to be blending it all out. I've been loving these LA Girl concealers to highlight with recently. They just go on so nicely. They cover really well, and they're so affordable. They're like $2 or $3. So if you guys haven't checked them out yet, you totally should. And then I'm going in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder and setting everywhere we just put the concealer. And I'm using my Sigma tapered face brush. I believe this is the F25. Absolutely love this for setting my under eyes, especially because the taper on it is so nice. And then I'm going in with my MAC Studio Fix pressed powder in the color N5. And I'm going to be using this to set the areas that we didn't highlight. So where your contour would normally be, and like the sides of your forehead, everything. And then I'm putting just a little bit on the sides of my nose just to put some color in there as well. And then I'm going in with my NARS Laguna bronzer, and I'm just going to be bronzing my face with this. I'm using the Sigma F10 brush, and I'm just applying it everywhere I pretty much put the MAC Studio Fix powder, around the edges of my face as well as where I was contour, a little bit on my nose and jaw. Again, I'm not really contouring, but just giving my face a little bit of color. Then I'm going in with the Becca Afterglow palette, and I'm picking up the blush in Wild Honey. Absolutely in love with this blush. It's so beautiful. Absolutely love the color, and the formula is amazing. And I'm using this NARS brush. I used to use this for a highlighter brush, but I saw one of Kylie Jenner's makeup artists using it for blush, and so I decided to try it, and I love it. If I can find the name, I will leave it down below for you guys. Then I'm using this stippling brush just to blend it all together. For highlighter, I went in with Laura Geller Gilded Honey. It's a beautiful gold color, and I'm using this Anastasia brush to apply it to my cheekbones and everywhere I normally apply highlighter. It's really pretty, but I just wasn't feeling it was giving me enough of that glow that I really wanted. So after I applied it all over where I normally would, I went back in with Becca's Champagne Pop, which is part of Jaclyn Hill's collab with them, and I just put this right over Gilded Honey, and right here you can tell I was just feeling it a lot more than just the Gilded Honey. So I applied this right over everything I did before, and it just gave me more of that glow that I was looking for. And I also applied this underneath the high points of my brows just to give that more of a glowy look as well, and kind of bring the whole face together to give that well hydrated glowy look. Then going back to finish the under eyes, I'm going in with Selfmade again on just this flat definer brush, and I'm going from outer corner pretty much all the way into inner corner, just smoking it out a little bit. I'm also going back in with Half Baked from the Naked Urban Decay palette and that same brush, and I'm just applying this to the inner corner of my eye, pretty much keeping it on the inner third of my lower lash line, just for a pop of gold in the inner corner to bring the whole eye look together. And then I'm taking that E25 again and just sweeping it underneath to blend it all out. Then I'm just coating my bottom lashes with a coat of mascara, and I'm going in with this nude pencil by MAC, and I'm just lining my waterline to really open up the eyes. Then I'm finishing off with my Anastasia clear brow gel just to lock in those brow hairs so they're not moving around and they stay put where I want them. Moving on to lips, I'm using this NYX lip liner in the color Pale Pink just to outline my lips as well as fill them in, and then I'm going over it with Kylie Cosmetics lip gloss in the color Literally. I absolutely love this color. I've been obsessed with it since I got it, and it's just a beautiful dark nude, and I think it went really well with this look. And then after I'm done, I'm just going to lock it all in with my Holy Grail setting spray, which is Model in a Bottle. And after that, you are done. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, I will see you all in my next one. Bye, guys.